Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have received the latest palette, the limited edition from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Pillow Talk Beautyverse, the Love palette, and this is the makeup look I've created with it. I think, honestly, this is one of her best palette ever. I have to compare the Beautyverse from last year, that was a limited edition as well, and by far, this is so much better. I mean, this makeup is everything. I'm loving the formula. The shades are beautiful. The formula, the texture, everything is absolutely gorgeous. Look at these shades. They are absolutely stunning. So at the top you have your matte shades. Down here in the middle you've got matte as well, and this is your party topper. And below they are all crystal glow, so more of a shimmery, sparkly shades. I am loving this palette. If you are looking for something more, it's a little bit more deep in terms of shade, but you can do so many looks with this. It's just beautiful. If I compare with last year, which I was liking, but I think my palette had a default because all the shade just crumbled. And these were just like this, you know, like everything was just falling apart. So yeah, so I guess you understand why last year I was not that the palette was not nice, but I don't know, mine was has been just falling apart. The shades are crumbly, and to be honest, I feel like the colors, it was not necessarily groundbreaking, and yeah, I much prefer by far the one of this year. I'm going to be careful. So this was last year, and this is this year. This is much better. This is much nicer, in my opinion. I feel like this is it's a palette that they've put thought into it, all the color scheme. I think that's gonna go for much more, just a lot more people, just because of the shades in the palette. So I'm going to swatch this palette for you so you can see the shade, and then I'm going to walk you through the makeup I've created for today with these shades. And maybe I can tell you already, I have been using, I didn't have this one in my collection, so I added the blush, the Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush one. This is new in my collection. This is beautiful. This is the perfect everyday blush. It's this color. It's just a really nice nude pink. I've added a bit of highlighter on top, but this is the perfect blush, and I love this makeup look. So let's swatch the new palette. So I have removed my vest, roll up the sleeve, and also I have to say, if you hear a child, it's my baby girl. She's next to me playing on her mat. So I am multitasking here. So right, let's get into this palette. I swear to you guys, this is just beautiful. So let's start with this one here at the top. So it is called, so they are the other way around, I think. Well, I can tell you this. So it's called Futurist Pink Future Matte. I don't know why they call it Future Matte. But it's a very glam palette. I really like it. And they're not creamy, they're powder, but they're really close to be creamy. So that is your first shade. How beautiful is this? Then you have more of a pink right here. Beautiful. The payoff is really good. They are really pigmented. And then the third one is more of a brown. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the first row. So I have used these, well, actually I think I've used these two shades on my eye. Then on the second row, you've got a dark red, like a burgundy, a deep green, and some sparkles. So let's go with the deep burgundy. How beautiful is it? They're very bold colors. So these are all matte. And the last one in the matte is the deep green. It weirdly looks more brown here. Brown gray, but it's a green color, but I guess maybe because of my skin color, yeah, it's weird. In the palette it looks very green. It's called Offline. I don't know what offline means, but it's a mix between green, brown, gray, I'm not too sure. But in the palette, it looks really a deep green. Then you have on the second row, the third shade is the sparkly ones. Then on the last row, the third row, I'm going to start here. They are proper sparkle. It's such a beautiful collection. Honestly, guys, if you're liking this palette, don't wait too long because they will get sold out. I think it was last year. And when I went to purchase it, the girls at the counter, they said to me they were almost already sold out. Ooh, this is really nice. So these are all the 9 shades. So you've got a mix of matte and sparkle shimmer. This is a really, really nice palette for the holidays. Even though you don't have any silver or gold per se, it's more tones of pink, red. You can create some very glam look with this. Now, because I did my makeup already off camera, today has been a bit of a disaster of a day. We're having maintenance done on the house. The guys are cleaning the roof, the gutters, etc. And they were making a lot of noise. So I usually film when, I usually make my recording and film while baby girl is asleep. But now because they were making so much noise and drilling in the walls, she didn't manage to have a proper sleep. So we're just adjusting today, so I did my makeup off camera. But on my eyes, I started with this shade here at the top. I went all over my mobile lid, as you can see, just really nicely all over, tapping motion. And then I went into the crease with this shade, so the darker one. So on my arm is the third one here, just on the crease nicely. Then I added in the crease as well with a smaller brush, the red one, the red shade here. So on the crease, but a very much smaller, like a more precise brush. So it's this red here. So if I come closer, you see there's a few different colors, different shades that kind of blends all into one nice glam look. And then I added what I thought was kind of green. Added the green just on the corner and under my eyelashes at the base completely. And I have finished with the sparkles here. So this shade here, completely in the middle, just added with my finger, because I feel like when you add a shade that is sparkles, it just goes on much better if you use your finger. The payoff and the transfer is going to be nicer because of the warmth of your fingers. And that's it. That's how I created the look. And then, as usual, eyeliner, liquid eyeliner, mascara. And I am using the latest mascara from Charlotte Tilbury, the Exagger-eyes. I have posted already a review on this mascara. I've got mixed feelings. Not that it's not good. I mean, I have volume, but it's not... I mean, there's so many other options out there that for me, it's a good mascara. If you want to try it, go ahead. You're not going to be disappointed, but equally, if you want to have crazy massive volume and super deep black, go for the Dolce & Gabbana, the Ever Full XL mascara. If you're keen to pay that price, I think I personally prefer the Dolce & Gabbana if I want to have the very thick and big volume. And then foundation is Charlotte Tilbury as well. The lips are Dior. So that is it for this holiday Charlotte Tilbury, the Pillow Talk Beautyverse Love palette. Honestly, I really like this. I think this is a really good palette. Obviously, it's synced for the holiday 2024 limited edition, but I think you can definitely use that all year round. It's not too festive, it's not too sparkly that you can't use it all year around. It's a really nice palette to add in your collection. I think there's some quite unique shades in this that you probably don't necessarily have in other palettes. The formula is great. They're all powder, but they are very creamy. So that limits the risk of they're not going to be crumbly. It's not going to peel. It's not going to be patchy. They just went on my eyelid so smooth. I have to say though, I had applied my concealer over my eyelid before, just as a primer, and I feel like it has helped the eyeshadow to kind of stick and grip a little bit better. If you don't have any eyeshadow primer, you can just use your concealer. It's a good trick. And yeah, so that is the final look. I am loving this palette and I'm really happy I purchased it. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching a shorter version of my usual review. If you have any questions or comments, put them down below. I will also put in the description my full makeup look and all the product that I am using, that I have used for today's makeup look. Stay tuned because I will do a video review on the whole new Dior Rouge lipstick, all the nude ones. I've purchased pretty much all the new lipstick and the lip liner as well. They're all nude, matte, and satin finish. Today is one of them. I think it's a gorgeous collection. I love the nudes, but it's also nice to have a darker lip for fall. It's still in the nude collection, but I think it doesn't always have to be that muted pink or beige. A bit of punch is nice here and there. So if you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel. A big thanks for watching and I will see you next time.